Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Betty, a true nut, and welcome back to Fallout 76. Well, you join me here back at base in Savage Divide, and well, Savage Divide is very bloody convenient because that's what we're going to be exploring today, because I would like to wrap up Rosa's quests in order to actually figure out, what was his name? Madigan. Some form of Scorched detecting device that apparently the Overseer considered quite flipping important, but Rose will only actually let me have access to it if I help her find the secret keys to an awesome Raider treasure. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm more excited by the Raider treasure than I am by the Scorched detecting device. We don't really need a device to detect Scorched, they're bloody everywhere. But yeah, if there's treasure involved, I'll totally 100% do it. And conveniently, some of this stuff is very, very close by indeed. So yeah, just a reminder, we're just north of White Springs here, so literally just down the road from us is Blackwater Mine, where apparently the first guy's going to be. Well, or at least there's going to be a terminal that might point in his direction. Fine, let's start there, see what we can find. Oh, I also hear the bleep of, yep, that there is a Scorched officer. In fact, actually, I'm pretty sure I picked up a code just like yesterday. Alright, that's actually a couple of codes I've got there. Marvellous. Oh, and just finishing off some mole miners as we fight our way inside. Oh, one of you's got a flipping missile launcher yet, though, so maybe watch out for him a little bit. Oh, it was you. You were holding a missile launcher. I swear it looked like it was coming from over here, though. Yep, someone else has got a missile launcher yet. Where the heck is that missile launcher coming from? I don't know, but there's... Oh, it might be you. If it is, you're not firing it right now. Oh, the shotguns. Oh, I'm loving the shotgun so flipping much. I also really like the pile of giblets. Yeah, they've really flipping improved bloody mess. It's much nicer these days. Also, reminder, always pick up miner suit scrap because that actually contains black titanium, which is not the most common thing in the world, and you do need it for a lot of power armor crafting. So, yeah, when you swing through these guys, collect all that stuff. Here we go, Freddie Lang's terminal. So, time to figure out what's going on, and yeah, in the uranium mine, understandably, people getting a bit sick. The conclusion's pretty simple then. So, he was starting to turn into a glowing one, glowing feral. So, feels warmer near the radiation, just gonna sleep there. So I need to find the most radioactive spot in this here mine, and yeah, he'll be floating around somewhere in that part of the world. Yes, and of course, worth remembering, Freddie Lang is the same woman whose tape we found earlier, Alfreda Lang, but she had to pretend to be a total hard-ass just to basically survive, and it sounded like it was all very, very unpleasant. And we get a hint of the real her in some of these notes. So she hit up a band of travellers coming through the mountains, lots of good loot and supplies out of there, said they were hauling goods to some survivors over the hills, we should check out that settlement soon. One of them looked like you, I hesitated just briefly, so she's talking about, what was it, Lucia, her girlfriend, who I assume was trapped inside... Would she have been trapped inside White Springs, or possibly Top of the World, not sure, but yeah, her girlfriend who she was separated from, unfortunately. And eventually she discovered one of her group, Rob, he was trying to get the machines running, they leaked radiation everywhere, everyone became ghouls or possibly mole miners, given mole miners seem to be, degraded humans trapped inside mining suits. So maybe not a glowing one, maybe a glowing mole miner. Yeah, there we go, people starting to look like corpses. Right, time to deal with you in that case. Oh, I see you up there. And I also see... Hang on, can I just bounce that off the top? One grenade over the top, please. Just weaken them a little bit. And something's fighting something that ain't me. So you can just go down. Yeah, they became... Oh, blimey, one of you's got yourselves a missile launcher, do ya? And we've got... one of you's fighting her. Okay, well, which one of you's got the missile launch? Because I'll go take care of that. Oh, it's not you. It's not you. It's someone else round the corner. Well, that's all fine. And you just basically managed to kill your own people there. Right. Where's the one with the missile launcher? Missile launchers are not to be underestimated. Get up to here. Supervisor's a likely bet. Have you glitched behind a wall? Well, you're dead now, however you managed to get in there precisely. And there we go. Freddie Lang herself, sadly very dead. Grab the key fragment, on to the next. And actually, while I'm here, this place has actually got, decontamination. So, while I do quite like having that mutation, it's only 100 energy resistance. I'd probably rather have... Never mind, I think I missed my chance there. Hang on, get rid of my... There we go. So, I've lost grounded, but I have got like 20% more health. That's probably a decent trade.
Let's check with the trappers next. They had a camp out near the Devil's Backbone, so they could keep an eye out along the road from the southeast. We never did find out what happened to them. We were spread pretty thin by the time they disappeared. Someone or something probably got to them. Maybe they left a note behind, or some other clue. They were real outdoorsy types, like camping and hunting, so be careful searching the camp for their piece of the key. If it wasn't obvious, they were really into traps.
Alright, so we know where that is already. That was on the road to Huntersville, which I've been to already. So, yeah, I can actually head there directly. Marvellous. Yeah, here we go. This weird, massive rock formation I passed by, including just, yeah, this random America flag set up in front of the Devil's Backbone, because the Devil's Backbone is American, apparently, for some reason. So, we're just, yeah, heading a little bit northeast from the road there. So, yeah, I followed the road round to get around to Huntersville, Devil's Backbone. Apparently, they were in a camp just off this direction, though, where... Ah! I see. Yeah, I must have just not quite seen this because I turned too early. Alright. Well, I've seen the freak show down the road. Don't know if that belonged to you guys as well. We go... Ah! Okay. They did say traps. Yes. That was something I was warned about, so... Be ready for that as a possibility. That doesn't really look like a trap so much as a board of wood with some nails in it, but... Be ready for that, and... Okay, can't even do anything about that. Just jump over... No, jump over, jump. Never mind, apparently someone else already triggered it or something. So, camp here looks very quiet, actually. Ooh, you had a nice view from here. That's nice, down onto... yeah, there's Watoga. And there's another one of those big overgrown things. Oh yes, thank you to the comments for letting me know. Apparently that would have hurt me, the stuff they spread in my face. But because the game says, officially, I'm wearing, like, protection for, like, my mouth and lungs, because I'm wearing the Veil of Secrets, yeah, it didn't actually do anything to me. So, yeah, wearing a bandana is just as effective as wearing, like, an actual gas mask. Which feels a little bit wrong, but okay, fine, whatever, Fallout 76. Anyway, nothing much here, but... a note. So those mutant bastards attacked us, Thorpe. We told you we needed help from you guys to go hit them first. Thanks for nothing. They took Walter and some of the other guys to Huntersville. Don't know what they're going to do to them. I ain't sticking around to find out. Walter's probably dead now. He's got the tape, so there goes the cash. Check Huntersville for Walter's body. Ah! I have actually picked up a tape from some guy in Huntersville already, so possibly I've already got that one. Yeah, that's definitely the one I've already got, but the game's prompting me to go and get it a second time. So, okay, fine, I'll do that, I suppose. Anyway, if it's mutants, nice, quick in and out. I know where he is. He's just sitting in the middle of the road right here. And there's also you right over there. Yeah, that's right. Why don't you guys get yourselves a little bit killed? Thank you. View the front door. One more grenade right there. Close the gates for the time being. Quick stim pack. Lovely. That should have put some hurt on you guys. Oh, okay. I'm walking into a bit more than I really should do at the minute, to be honest, but I can handle... Oh, uh-oh. No. I don't need to know about that. This is the first time I've ever run into a... Okay, take out the others first, then go and take out the... Oh, dear. You know what? I'm doing surprisingly well for the fact there's level 48 and level 59 Primuses shooting me right now. Right, back over here for the time being. Where's the... No, you can just go away. Right, where's the Primus? Also, apparently because of my high perception, I spotted something, but I was a bit busy because the game can't pause while it's telling you about that. Now, where's that Primus? Because he needs to be criticaled. There he is. No, that's the Enforcer. Where's the... That'll be you over there then. Got it. Right, another stim pack just for safety here. Yeah, now if I just cut through this house right now, I should be able to... Yeah, that's you. Right, okay. And critical. Down you go, you stupid bastard. And you give me 2 stim packs, making up for all of that trouble. Marvellous. while I'm just passing through, by the way, I'll take a treasure map and... Ooh, I know where that is. That's the title screen. And there we go. Trapper's key fragment. Marvellous. So yeah, I assume I took the version that was like, not a... Oh.
I see some commotion over in Huntersville. Gotta be you, huh? Yeah. I kind of figured the mutant brutes got the Walter and the Trappers. Real sharp. Then again, maybe it wasn't such a bright move, sticking around when they found out the town was run amok with those big dumb galoofs. Why don't you go figure out what happened to the Diehards next? Probably just plain starved after Margie vanished. Bunch of useless old softies. Margie had her own room at the Sunny Top ski lanes. It's her last known location. See if she left anything behind.
Ah, Sunny Top. Now, I've been there. That was where I was attacked by 3 Scorched beasts simultaneously, so this is going to be fun. Also, that'll be what my perception +2 noticed. The fact that he booby-trapped himself. So he exploded as soon as you took the tape. So, unfortunately I missed that. Not because of low perception for once, but just because I was kind of in the middle of a firefight. Alright, plan. I'm actually going to travel to the train station first. So that's a nice safe starting point. Then approach Sunnytop. Then from there, well actually, there's a few things I wouldn't mind giving a little looksy to in the surrounding area. Couple of things I've been meaning to turn my attention to for a while, in fact. Like, remember way back in Vault-Tec University, there was mention of Shelby O'Rourke, who had a shack looking for evidence of so-called cryptids. Now, the Mothman, the Flatwoods monster, I've still found no sign of them whatsoever. I'm starting to be offended, by the way, because I know for a fact the Mothman does sometimes, like, you know, go around and stalk people, but it hasn't come and stalked me once. So, I'm very annoyed at him, but if I go to her shack, possibly she'll be able to give me some leads in precisely that direction. And there we go. If we do this, and then basically just head east, there's a shack right there in the middle of a forest in the Mire, oh dear. And there's also Abbie's bunker. That was mentioned to us in West Tech, some form of genius scientist, but more importantly, a member of the Free States. The first time we've ever had a lead on following up on the Free States itself. So, I'd say heading over here and then just heading east into the Mire for the very first time. That's what I want to do next. Okay, step 1, check for multiple Scorched beasts in the sky. No multiple Scorched beasts in the sky. Good starting point, right flipping here. Now I also can't help but notice by just looking at the map, looks to me like, yeah, a level 98 who is totally at this station is headed in this direction. So if I'm very lucky, he's passed through here recently and might have just cleared out all opposition. Last time I was here that was super mutants and... Nope, there's definitely something bad here, though... Yeah, bit of a fight on our hands here. Nothing too major, though. And wolves versus... Are the wolves interested in attacking the Enforcer? Maybe a little bit. Kind of hard to tell, actually. Maybe we need to finish off the wolves ourselves at this point. Right, you guys down nice and quick. Probably at this point need to... Yeah, you know what? I think it's shotgun time. I think if we're dealing with mutants, it is shotgun time. Right, lads. Where are you precisely? Oh, you're a warlord of level 68. Oh, this is the downside, of course, of there being a level 90 around. The enemies are scaling to him, not to me. Luckily, with my criticals, I can handle this. No problem at all. Just keep spamming the criticals. I'm just, yeah, very bad at forgetting I have them. Need to not forget that. Quite important I actually... Was that the noise of a... No, that was not the noise of a rocket launcher. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Go in the back door and know what this place looks like, broadly. Now just find myself a nice, safe place to hide. Hello over there. Ooh, you guys... Why am I out of flipping grenades? Oh, hello, 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 hello. Critical. And finish you off because you're bad. Oh, there's multiple level 68s in here. Great. You were definitely lower level. So let's just get you down. You're an alpha. More level 48 overlords. Deer. Oh, flipping deer. They're hitting pretty hard, actually. Right. You out of the way, please. There's cryo grenades. Should try out cryo grenades. Never really bothered. Now, I saw a level 60 running in this direction. Don't know where he napped off to it. Oh, right here. Sorry, didn't see you there, my good man. Oh, and naturally, of course, my shotgun's already in poor condition. Because why wouldn't it be? Also, I hear a woobly whoop. Where's the woobly whoop? That means man with a code. Ah, hello. You're already dead, are ya? Fine, well, I've just been getting very lucky with the old code pieces. I've got like 3 of those right now. Hope they don't weigh anything, by the way. I don't want them to be bloody weighing me down. Okay, let's see what we got here. So I can see this place is chained. Alright, need to find a different way in. That's blocked up. How about from above in that case? Here we go. Hole in the ceiling. Spot on. Bowlhead caps as well. Twice as likely to find better cap stashes for 1 hour. That's such garbage. Right, tape. Very important indeed.
This is Margie McClintock of the Diehards. What a joke. We deluded ourselves into thinking our victims would fear a name like that. But now, everyone out there is as desperate as we are. Every confrontation could mean life or death. People take their chances. They fight back. So, we have to kill. We have to murder innocent people. Well, not me. I don't care what this world has come to. It's not taking me down with it. The whole idea of the Raiders is sick. It's inhuman. I'm destroying that stupid key fragment. Those bastards don't deserve their treasures. Unless they return to their senses and quit this whole murderous power game they're playing. If that ever happens, Vincent knows what to do. Maybe he'll be more successful than I was. As for me, I'm leaving. I'll find some chems and I'll go out that way. Peaceful. Without pain. I'm done. I'll see you soon, Harlan, my love. Been too long.
Alright, so she smashed the code, but there's going to be a new... Hello! Raider. Oh, that's probably not great stuff, to be honest. Level 45. Do I really want to have Raider stuff, though? It's definitely better than my arms, because both of my arms are my power armor. The excavator, that's like level 25. But they're prettier than that, because that is ugly and scrappy. So no. Priorities, John. Focus on the important stuff here. Ah, but one very welcome thing. I can repair up the shotgun. Good. Just in the flipping nick of time too. And yeah, I didn't actually install the artisan weapon thing because someone confirmed in the comments. Just like the versions for the armor, that is currently bugged. After your first shot, it goes down to 100%. So, a little bit unfortunate. Hopefully that's actually already been patched in the most recent patch, or is going to be in the one coming up this next Tuesday. Hopefully at least. Really feels like that should be pretty high priority. So, Vincent's terminal. And all we've got here is an inbox. Everything else is corrupted. So, Margie. Margie's been gone a lot longer than usual. It's been a few weeks. Ah. So, she's presumably wandered off like we heard in the tape and taken her own life. And apparently by this point in history, everything had gone wrong for the other groups as well. Most of them had just gone dark. And of course, whatever happened at the Palace of the Winding Path. I'm getting worried that whoever or whatever it is will come for us next. Ah. So the Scorched, because... Oh yeah, these guys are fairly far up north. So logically, yeah, the actual Scorched beasts we've seen so far, they've been a lot further down south. The fissure close by to White Springs. I think we saw another fissure in the distance in the Ash Heap. So logically, the Scorched threat was spreading from the south to the north. So these guys would be the last to be hit, so that does make sense. And as for the palace thing that was just mentioned, which I assume is that big black building right up the north that looked very fancy on the map, the weirdos just disappeared without a trace. Do you think they finally actually transcended or something? Right, so some people joined a weird cult that sought to transcend on the end of the world. Gotcha. And we've also got a bit of a lead for another group we haven't actually run into yet, the Gourmands. So have you seen what they did to Bolton Greens? If they'd been the ones to attack the palace, they would have left a much bigger mess. So wherever Bolton Greens is, I don't think I've run into that place yet, that's a lead for the Gourmands. And something that may be of interest down the line, I had the Palace Librarian change the admin password to their machine. He's the only one who knows what it is now. It's for their protection if something ever happens to us. Okay, so these guys seem like they were being pretty decent, because these were, yeah, the Diehards. These were the guys who refused to use violence, and they were hoping to be able to protect their neighbours in this weird cult up north, because, yeah, these were just basically hippie, pacifist drug users. Alright, so these guys were okay. I like the Diehards. And you're the only one they'll deal with if you ever need it back. I trust you. So, potentially, a librarian robot up at the palace thing up north might be of interest. And there we go, that's how it all fits together. Vincent had a backup of the key fragment that she already destroyed, stored at the palace on that holotape duplication machine. Marvellous. And even better, I saw where the librarian must keep the new password. I saw him place a piece of paper into the compartment inside the dresser in his bunk room. Don't let her know you know, or she'll have it changed again. Fine. So now we know where to get the password and what computer we need to get what we need. Marvellous. And as I suspected, yeah, that is way up north. But I think we're not doing that. I think we are heading, yeah, over in this direction. Looks like if we were to head directly over here, we'd be between these two interesting locations. And then we could just swing round to the shack and Abbie's bunker. Alright, little bit of crafting and inventory management later. Bright new day, and that over there, I'm going to guess, is the Mire. Looking very, very heavily forested indeed. But I'm more concerned about, yeah, southeast of me. That's a fisher site. I don't know how close it is. It looks like it might be quite a bit in that direction. But, oh, that might be, yeah, quite close to where I actually want to go, which could be a little bit of a problem. Still, for the time being, let's just, yeah, stay heading a little bit further north. And, that there looks like a watchtower. Watchtower's very useful, giving me all the map markers. Let's swing up in that direction. If I can do, I'll grab that on my way down to the Great Pumpkin Patch and that giant sign thing, like the Red Rocket headquarters or whatever that is precisely. Survey area. Marvellous. And yeah, there we go. There is indeed a fisher site. And Vault 94, you say? Hello, Vault 94. Well, that's an interesting thing for me to have spotted. I'm not quite sure how I spotted that. Hang on, where is that precisely? Oh, spot on. It's precisely in the direction I want to be going anyway. It's, like, over there somewhere. Like, possibly... How on earth did I see that from here? You know what? I'll take it, because that is another vault. Though I'm guessing, like the first one, it's going to be locked up for now until some form of special update event something cracks her open. Oh, that fisher site is a lot closer than I thought it was, actually. Right, head as far north of that as you can. I do not want to go triggering a Scorched beast. Alright, I'm in an exploring mood, not a being murdered by a Scorched beast mood. Though actually, while we've got a bit of a quiet moment here, go on then. I do have a level up that needs doing, and I think I know what I want. I'm going to max out luck to 50. Because, yeah, as of next Tuesday, I'll be able to make changes after level 50 anyway. So, I mean, ooh, better criticals. Criticals up from 20% bonus to 30% bonus. Or, potentially more of interest, maxing out. Yeah, max out critical savvy. Max it out. I want that. Sorry, I forgot to look at the other cards. I'll look at that next time. I just desperately wanted that, in fact. So, critical savvy is going on. Obviously it is. And yeah, luck is... that's high competition. There's a lot of good stuff that fits in the luck tree. You know, and I'll also put Scrounger back in for the time being. Last Laugh is a novelty. I can pull that out. As is Farmer. Everything else is pretty crucial, actually. Yeah, if I was to pull both of them out, then I could actually have better criticals up to rank 3, leave Bloody Mess at rank 2, and then... oh, I could also pull Scrounger down to get Bloody Mess up to 3. That's probably not a bad idea. Bloody Mess 3, 4-Leaf Clover 3, Grim Reaper Sprint 3, Critical Savvy 3, Better Criticals 3. Yeah, actually, that's probably a pretty optimal build for a Pistol Vats user. Right, anyway, this direction if you'd be so kind. Also, a couple of workshops. So the one up north is not desperately interesting. Actually, ammo. Yeah, ammo production is sort of fun. Other than that, yeah, bit of general stuff over here. And this one is heavy on the aluminium, so if you need aluminium, this is a good spot to visit. Gotcha. So, we should be rejoining the road over in this direction. Be very careful of the fisher side, though. Do not get spotted by it. Do not cause trouble with it. Now, do I actually want to go over to Pumpkin House? Oh, hello! Nice to see you just pop into existence there. Very welcome indeed. Yes, enemies in 76 do this a bit too much, actually. Right, excuse me. You guys can just go down. And critical you, please. Anything else around here? No. Everything else is fine. Alright, bunch of houses. But closed up and actually military. Military and blockades. Alright, what was going on in this part of the world that made the military want to lock it down? This here is Pumpkin House, involving an awful lot of, Vault-Tec themed pumpkins. That's cute. And, hello there. Speak with Jack at Pumpkin House. And I've got my new photo frame for that. Right. Photo frames. Yeah, I see all of this business, sure.
So many pumpkins to carve. So little time.
Oh, Jack, you've done a marvellously good job. Right, what do you want me to do precisely? Is this a daily quest?
Visitors demand perfectly carved pumpkins for the fall festival, but they simply won't stop rotting away. That's where you come in. Kindly fetch me some pumpkins to carve, will you? You will be adequately compensated, I assure you.
Ah, okay. I see. And that's actually a pretty easy one to do, because... Ooh, radioactive seeds. What's a radioactive seed, precisely? But let's just move that up my priorities a little bit, especially as I know where to get, like, a few, not necessarily 10, because the Wixon Homestead, yeah, there's a big old pile of them there. I don't know, hang on, have I ever seen a big old pile of them elsewhere? A few dotted around, not enough to make 10. I'm just quite frankly glad we haven't actually triggered the Fisher site over there. So let's just leave that be. And yeah, head over towards my marker, where we've got ourselves a workshop and a giant red rocket thing. And a vault. I always enjoy a vault. Though yeah, I'm gonna guess it's just locked up again. Here we are, workshop at Red Rocket Megastop. Ooh, Megastop. And when you say claim that... Oh, you mean clear the enemies. That's where enemies are, is it? Okay, gotcha. You know what? I'm good. I don't need to claim this place. It's fine. I'm fine. This place can just remain unclaimed for the time being. I don't need to make a fight with... So, did you say level 5? Alright, for whatever reason, this place is extremely not well guarded. So I guess we'll just kill everyone here then. There we go, a park grill. Not sure if I had that one already, but some crystal helps as well. And I can't be bothered to defend this place when you're going to ask me to, so I'll just slap some turrets up now to do the job for me. Now, back to the important bits here. We've got ourselves, yep, defend. I'm sure it'll defend itself, it's fine. We got ourselves a vault. In what looks like, yeah, the hills over here off the beaten track a little bit. Though, might be a bit dangerously close to the Fisher side, but no, I think we're fine actually. Right, where is... here we go. Discover the... Oh, technically I've just entered the mire as well. Marvellous. And I do actually have a gas mask on. Well, kind of. And... Ooh, welcome. That's an odd thing to write in... Oh, is this one not done yet? Yeah, this feels like this is a vault that's not quite done. Wasn't finished in time for the whole apocalypse thing there. Exterior security. What do we have going on here? Okay, so Vault 94 was ready in time. They got the decryption keys. They opened up the vault. However, the other Vault staff, yeah, completed their assignments, headed back for Vault-Tec University. This guy who's dead behind me, the skeleton, he was here all by himself, Tyrone Hayes. And he contacted the invited residents, Pastor Salivar, and her congregation. Oh, is this like a religious experiment vault or something? Interesting. So, 23rd, apocalypse happens. They give the signal to the pastor. Pastor says she's on her way. Potentially, though, the entire flock didn't make it. Here's interesting though, the vault reopened after only a year. A new pastor led us in prayer for the victims of the war, gave her blessing to the ambassadors being sent forth on their missionary work. Ah, so a faction called the Ambassadors potentially, or just an important job title within the vault community. So effectively, missionaries. I volunteered to take a shift here to make sure any visitors who come by are properly welcome to our community. I also hope to set up a garden so we can begin testing some of our crops next spring. We need to understand what the earth is still fit to nurture if our work is to be of use to others. Okay, these guys seem good, and that was Maria Collins who wrote that. After that, though, nothing else. No other entries, and I don't know whose skeleton that was. That might have been Maria, might have been Tyrone's. And yeah, they were doing what they said, trying to grow stuff here. Okay, what's going on underground? Because it sounds like this vault should be open. Oh, blimey. This is interesting. It's all gone a bit Vault 22 down here. There's... No. I don't like plants that have teeth. Alright? Not my cup of tea. Not my thing. Right, just get straight past them. Vault 94 is sealed. Okay. And there are giant pitcher plants that can I interact... Oh, I don't want to, but can I interact with you in some way? Oh, I can... Oh, okay, there's... No, don't drink the toxic water! That was not what I wanted you to... Never mind. You know what? I'm going to leave the giant pitcher plants alone. Okay. What can we figure out from the Vault Control Terminal? Because this place was opened decades ago, and apparently then you just sort of shut it again. Vault 94 is founded on the principles of faith, non-violence, and communal life in harmony with nature. Whether you share our beliefs or choose to walk your own path, know that you're always welcome among us. Vault 94 was blessed with an abundance of resources, and we're committed to sharing them with all in need as we work together to restore the bounty of the earth. More importantly, we hope to share our values and rebuild a common belief in the essential goodness of humanity. Right. Decent people, if maybe a bit on the mawkish side, and I'm guessing the vault door ain't going to open right now. In order to ensure that all our guests have been properly welcomed, a vault access code is required. Right, so until I find an ambassador, yeah, no chance of getting inside. And I'm guessing that doesn't exist yet. I'm guessing Bethesda's going to introduce those into the world at some point or other by like introducing a radio signal that will lead us to them. Okay. Nice to know that's here at least, though, oh no. There's going to be some form of special event where the world's going to be full of terrifying Venus flytraps we have to fight, isn't there? Oh, I don't like that one little bit. Oh, and speak of the devil, it's another flippin' officer. That's like my 4th code this week. Right, Alpha Q5, apparently. Gotcha. Now, somewhere around here, by any chances... Aha! Another watchtower. Spot on, and oh dear. The Mire is... Oh. Right. The Mire is weird and overgrown and has weird mutant plants. And Vault 94, their residents have been around for decades. They've been determined to, like, grow stuff. That's their thing. Oh dear. Is this a Vault experiment that got out of control? Is the Mire basically a worst case scenario for Vault 22? Oh, it could be, you know, it flipping could be. Right, anyway, survey the area. Not sure I'm supposed to, like, see anything, but... Okay, I've got myself the ability to see all of this, apparently. A bunch of houses, shacks, marshes, all the rest of it. In fact, yeah, we've got abandoned bunkers, shacks. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's the shack I'm heading towards. I think that's Shelby's shack, or possibly it's that one. One or the other, but I think it's the hunter's shack, because, yeah, hunting for cryptids. Right. This is what we want. Though I'd rather not do this at night. This place is creepy enough as it is. Alright, just head down here, and apparently there's an abandoned bunker right here. Oh, it's quite a drop. It's quite a big drop, actually. Right, probably crack out the power armor for that one. Right, down we come. I've immediately found the abandoned bunker. Is this it right here? Aha! This is it right here. Literally dug into the rock. So, abandoned bunker. Ooh, it's a load zone. I like a good load zone. That generally means underground. Right, small entry hallway right here. Ah, now by any chance does that mean Free State? Is that what that symbol is? The star with the line through it? Head downstairs. We're now looking for signs of, well, it's a bunker. Buried deep underground. Alright, that strikes me as a free statey sort of thing to do if we're dealing with apocalyptic preppers who are terrified of everything and everyone. Yeah, that strikes me as just the sort of thing, in fact. Right, so, small utility room. Living room. Yeah, a bunch of these doors we simply can't access. Bathroom including roots growing into the place. Okay. Nothing too major. Avoid the waterborne disease if we can. Fine. Best as I can tell, nothing here. Because, yeah, that computer, that's not on. So, catch the commie board game. Okay, yeah, might be free states, but no clear evidence one way or the other. Feels like, yeah, for a place so small to be in a load zone, we might well be coming back here later, perhaps, when we're chasing down free states or something. Now, just head deeper into the forest, and blimey, this place is a bit on the creepy side. This is the most foresty forest I think that's actually ever existed in Fallout. Much more than the actual forest bit of the forest. And this is exactly what we wanted. Shelby's terminal. We finally flipping found it. So, Shelby, what have we got going on here? Sensors triggered, creature size large, journal cryptid, upload data. I'm guessing I can't upload data. Wait. Upload data? How am I uploading that data when I don't know what data I'm uploading? Do you mean download data? Because I feel like you've got that backwards. Now, there's repeated references to Nessie. I'd have lost my heart if it weren't for Nessie. So I'm guessing she's got some form of unique weapon variant, a legendary. So, check around the camp for that, but that might be a reward for doing this for her. And then the apocalypse happened and she figured, yeah, a shack in the middle of nowhere might actually be the safest place to be. And the final entry... motion detected at her little sensors, so she took Nessie. Check them, find her corpse, there's going to be a unique gun in it for me. Gotcha. And yeah, it looks like from the image there, she was most interested in snallygasters. Now them, I can handle. Aside from the fact that they are all a very, very long way apart from each other. Fine. We'll go and check those out another time. I'm more interested in Abbie's bunker. Let's just move my custom marker over in that direction, please. Yeah, we got an estate, Highland Marsh, and then Abbie's bunker. Pretty much all in a straight line. Though I'm not sure what sort of estate to expect out here. This feels very much like it's, yeah, a bit middle of nowhere-y. Lots of water, rivers. Okay, we'll need to loop round this way to get round up here. Get the lights on, but okay. Bit on the dark side in this place, bit on the creepy side, quite so far. This will be the Southampton Estate. And I saw from my plans. Just get out the pipe revolver. Looks like it's mainly, yeah, level 42s and whatnot. Nothing major. Well, not much here, but yeah, this is not natural growth. Only question now is, are we looking at rads, or are we looking at a Vault experiment gone horribly wrong? Because I'm suspecting... yeah, the secret of the Mire is tied up in Vault 94. Also, bloody hell, is that another officer? Is that like my 5th code today or something? Because that is ridiculous. Yeah, that's another code. Right, if I could just get access to Site Alpha, I can just bloody launch a nuke right now, pretty much. And we're going into, yeah, an actual marsh. Now the question is, we are dealing with variants of Mirelurk. At this point. Right, go over to the shotgun, because Mirelurks are going to totally charge me. Actually, hunters, they spit, don't they? Yeah, they're spitters. But that's all absolutely fine. Hello over there. Right, you can just go down to shotguns. Very, very nice indeed. Right. Who else is around here? Nothing? No. No. Oh. Uh-oh. Diseased Mirelurk Queen. Right. Right, let's not. Let's not do that. Oh, that's the exact direction I need to go in, actually. Right. Do I want to fight a diseased Mirelurk Queen? Well, there's already Scorched... oh, Scorched Mirelurk Crabs. Oh, there's no good. There's no good at all. Right. So now we know what lives here. It's queens. You know what? I don't feel like I'm best set up for dealing with that just now. Maybe if I picked off the Scorched thing first, I might be in slightly better shape. But you know what? I'm feeling like I just want to skirt around the outside. Alright, marshes, home of Mirelurks, including queens. But if we just follow this here road, we should finally get to a destination I've been wanting to visit for, yeah, quite a few parts. Abbie's bunker. So that is, well, oh! I just saw hermit crab. Right. Hermit crabs are in disguise as, like, vans and stuff. They were some of my favourite enemies in Far Harbour. I'm very glad if they've made a return. Be very suspicious. Oh, yeah, that thing. That thing right there. That'll be the one. Yes, okay. Sorry, missed you, actually. Let's just quickly just break your legs so you can't actually... Oh, he's trying to get away. I'm going to shoot him in the van, right up the van arse. Oh, no, that's quite protected. Understandably, yes, that's a lot better armoured. You got to shoot him in the face. I'm so sorry, but you're kind of creepy. I mean, you're amazing. You're one of my favourite enemies in all of Fallout history. But you're creepy, and you need to go down so you don't cause me trouble. Not least as you're worth 251 XP by yourself. Marvellous. And I've got to be working under the assumption you're worth a... Oh, he's collapsing into his own... Oh, that's... Not really sure that's how he'd die, but okay. I'm going to help myself to the meat, actually, yes. And actually, it looks like, yeah, I need to just step off the beaten track to get to the bunker. Understandably, these things would be a little bit hidden away. Watch out. We're okay for the time being. Come on. It's very close by. And also, I'm almost out of action points because I'm over encumbered. Where's Abbie's? There it is. We found it. And I'm guessing, yep, I've just been doing some sequence breaking again. Because if the Overseer's log is here, that means the game's going to send me here sooner or later. I'm not trying to do this, I swear. It just keeps happening by accident.
Overseer's log. Free State's bunker. Sam Blackwell and Raleigh Clay. Those damn traitors and their secessionists turned their backs on America to form their free states. Concrete bunkers. You'd never get that past a Vault-Tec radiation proofing inspection, that's for sure. Sounds like they let go of their paranoia long enough to seek out help from the other survivors. Just have to hack this terminal. See what they left behind in there, and what they wanted to do.
Well, she successfully did that. This terminal is presumably just the, yeah, open and closey terminal. So, okay, that's just open. But this door would appear to be open too.
Greetings, stranger. Now, don't panic. My name is Abbie. I'm not your enemy, and this isn't a trap. In fact, if you're hearing this, it means I'm not even alive. I was with a group called the Free States. We gave our lives trying to finish what we called the Scorched detection system. The system will let you know when the Scorched are coming and has the means to help deal with the Scorched beasts. If you can help, I've created a set of recorded instructions to complete the system. First, you need to find the final communications uplink, and chances are high it'll need repairs. We entrusted it to a guy named Madigan and told him to place it on the antenna at top of the world. Find the uplink. You can use my workbench here to repair it. Then check in at the main SDS terminal to trigger my next report. If you're still there, I really hope you're willing to help a dead girl out. If so, good luck. And if not, well, enjoy dealing with the Scorched. And if by some chance this is Madigan, your timing sucks.
Alright, I like Abbie. Abbie seems like she was fun, even in the face of, like, being dead. So, this is most definitely feeling like, yeah, it's part of the main quest, though I'm not sure what order, because the way she was speaking, it was like, okay, first you need to go and find Madigan at top of the world, but the game's already told me to go to top of the world to find Madigan, so... yeah, the order of play here is a little bit on the confusing side. So, this Scorched detector business. Communication uplink. Top of the world communication uplink undetected. So, alright, need to get Rose to trust me so she can tell me about the Scorched detector so I can plug it in at top of the world. And then Scorched detector, the one located in the mire requires some maintenance. She did say that might be broken. So that needs to be potentially, yeah, gone, picked up, taken care of at her workbench like she said. Okay. Ah, still, at least we've actually got ourselves, yeah, a bit of an explanation here. So, the Scorched detection system, the thing we've been working towards for quite some time without actually knowing what it bloody is. What actually is it? We've placed detectors all over the world that pick up special radiation signatures. We're able to successfully pull off some local tests here in the Mire. We weren't able to finish everything necessary to complete the system as a whole. That's where you come in. So, find, repair, set up Madigan's uplink. Fine, we're already on that. And then schematics, security access codes, upload all this data via relay tower, reboot the system. Fine, so we're still some way off. Gotcha. And an update for when we need to do repairs to some of this equipment. My detectors need some upgrades. Fan motors, healing coils, upgraded fan motors. Okay, so I need to actually get fan motors and heating coils. I've got locations for them at nearby bunkers. So the Free States were dotted around the Mire. This was just their territory. In their bunkers, I'll find the unique things that I need to create upgraded fan motors. Gotcha. Gotta say, I'm liking the Free States, because they actually seem to, have some intelligent plans for how to deal with stuff. So at one point, they came across terrible conditions in the Mire, a really radioactive glowing swamp. So they actually came up with a plan, and made it happen. They went to a nearby dam, they cranked the turbine to the max to basically put more water through. That flushed out the swamp, and then they just went in and did mop-up operations for anything that had mutated in the meantime. Yeah, I like these guys, they're practical. And a bit more information about what's wrong in the local area. So Eddie said they fought off some ghouls and mirelurks that looked to be infested with strangler vines. The creatures worked together as if something was controlling them. Eventually they found what he called the heart. Taking out the heart seemed to stop the creatures. There's no guarantee that something like this couldn't happen again. Fine. So if we come across like plant-infested things, there's a heart nearby that needs to be killed. Useful. And we now know for certain what happened to Harper's Ferry. Attacked by Scorched beasts, most definitely destroyed. And something very, very much of interest, we found some tech at Camp Venture left behind by the Brotherhood. Ella theorises that we can make some adjustments to it to create a type of sonic trap for the Scorched beast. If we can find the right frequency, we'll be able to disorientate it and maybe even ground it long enough to kill it. Now, I'd like one of them. Guaranteed grounding sounds very useful. And this picks up what the Overseer was saying. So, they didn't just stay nestled in their bunker for long. In fact, they came out faster than the vaults opened, with the possible exception of Vault 94. So some people tried to rebuild a life at Harper's Ferry, and they decided to do that. Gotcha. At which point they ran into the Scorched and immediately said, you know what, maybe not, maybe we just decide to stay in the bunker for a bit. Fine, makes sense, and that's when Abbie began the project we're now working on. And on Abbie's personal terminal, a little tiny miscellaneous quest, Defiance has fallen. Find the location of Fort Defiance. Well, I'm pretty confident I know where that is, that's fine. And she detected a faint radio signal coming from the far side of Raider territory, a woman offering to help. So I'm guessing that's the responders, who never really made it over to this side. So Harper's Ferry was a successful settlement, founded by the Free States people who came out of their bunkers. Morgantown, responder settlement, the Brotherhood tried to ensure trade between the two, but ultimately was pretty badly crippled by super mutants based around Huntersville. Gotcha. But as for the fate of Abigail, I realise this may be my last entry. I've packed a bag, I'm off to top of the world to find Madigan's uplink. Now the question is, where's her body in that case? That's interesting. Well, a quick trip back to the asylum, and this is now updated to Defiance has fallen. Discover the Brotherhood's fate. Okay then, go on. I just explored this place a couple of parts ago, so let's just nip inside, see what's going on in there precisely. Now, a note just at the beginning that I've seen previously. Just basically saying, hey, get past the security system, diddly diddly dee. Fine. Quest completed. Right, I just actually unlocked the photo frame for the Brotherhood and completed the quest. Defiance has fallen. Good, I suppose. And that gets me... Ooh, Brotherhood-related stuff. Nice. That's actually begun Forbidden Knowledge. Okay, cool. I am most definitely sequence breaking right now. Like, a lot. And I do have myself some Brotherhood fatigues here, but... honestly, no. I like the firefighter stuff better. That's definitely a bit bland. So, seen this already, US military ID. Now, technically, I have one of them. Search for clues to bypass security. Fine, well, we know how to do that. There's a note floating around here, and hello! So, the journal we already saw there. Something to do with government-issued ID. So, I'm going to guess... Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I know what to... What do you want? Oh, he just wants to show off the fact that he's already got the ability to pass by the elevator. Alright, fine, whatever. Ah, now the game's helping me out here. So I may have already actually been to Camp McClintock and joined the US Army, but I don't have the ID. I need to go to the Charleston Capitol building. So now I've actually found the beginning of the quest. The game's willing to help me. This is weird, by the way. So yeah, I am actually trying to... Oh, what the bloody hell is going on here? That's... You're a surface-to-air missile. That's not air. That's ground. You're totally failing at your one job. So yes, that was all a little bit on the weird side, I say as I just quickly nip home to need to dump some stuff in my stash. Yeah, so I actually went to Fort Defiance, like, did all that stuff, read all the terminals, figured out what was going on, and the game was like, no, you can't do Defiance has fallen. Unacceptable, we're not giving you any help. Then I read a note inside Abbie's bunker telling me about Fort Defiance, and all of a sudden the game's willing to cooperate. Like, surely if I've made my own way to Fort Defiance and read all the lore and figured it out, then Defiance has fallen ought to just, like, automatically start. But okay, sometimes Fallout 76 is a slightly odd game. So probably, next time, we should wrap up Rosa's business by heading right up to the north of the map, finding that giant palace thing, figure out what's going on there, and then... hang on, how many will that be? That'll be 3. So just 2 more after that, and I assume that will give me access to, yeah, the missing uplink Scorched detector thing, because Rose was implying she knew where that was. So it's not on Madigan's corpse, but Rose might be able to point me in the right direction. And that will presumably lead me straight back to Abbie's bunker. I don't mean to keep doing this, it just happened. Where I've already been, where I can actually start picking up how to detect and potentially even ground the Scorched. Very, very nice indeed. And that, I'm guessing, is supposed to lead me on to Fort Defiance, 3rd in line, which is probably going to lead to nukes, which... Could that be, like, the end of the game? I don't know. I might have skipped a few steps. We'll see. We'll pick this up next time. We'll see what's supposed to happen next. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd. And this has been Fallout 76. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Ah, we have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake! I've made a mistake! I've made a mistake! I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.